I'm the Tom West with Quicksilver Bedliners and I love dumptrucks.com, and I'm here today to talk to you about wide liners. We've talked to you about wide liners before in the plant where we make them on the 16-foot wide butt welder. We got a 16-foot wide butt welder here, baby. Here's an example of a 13-foot wide liner in this old Fruhoff. Notice how high she goes up the sides? In a normal 10-foot wide liner, you're coming up the sides about 18 inches on a 96-inch wide trailer. 15 inches on a 102 wide trailer. This one here, add a couple more feet, because now we add another 1.5 feet to that 10, that means you got another 1.5 feet over what you had before. What guys like about this is when you weld the trim on, you're usually dealing with a smoother sidewall to weld that trim on that's welded up on the sidewalls. What's that mean? You don't have to do a lot of jacking trying to shove that metal and follow the contours of sidewalls in between these ribs like what you got here. So if you've got a smooth side trailer, not as much of a problem, but a lot of sheet and posts, and like the Fruhoff with the old ribs like this, sometimes you get that waving going on. But in a wider liner, you're going up to where you got a smoother wall to weld the trim on in here. The other thing is, this is a 13 wide. Imagine a 16 wide. I think we could probably get away with not even a 16 wide in this. Maybe go a little bit narrower so that you can still have room to weld your trim onto the top rail and also still get your coverage. That's what we got for wide liners, and it's available in Quicksilver, Durapro, the HAULK, 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. This baby here happens to be a 3/8 to 1/2 inch thick tail liner. So we'll talk about that in another segment. So if you want to get on our hot list, comment down below, I love dump trucks, and we'll get you hooked up.